Hello, yes, I'm back with another video, and I was going to do a video on the, I was another video, I wasn't going to do this video in particular that I'm going to do now. I was another video, I wrote down a whole bunch of notes and shit, but what happened on Raw tonight really needs to be addressed, so I'm going to save that video for maybe tomorrow, or Wednesday, or when I have time. Anyways, I didn't watch Raw tonight. I didn't, because I knew it would be horrible. I mean, even though Shawn Michaels and DDP did come back, but I knew it was going to be horrible, so I didn't watch it. But around 11 o'clock after Raw, I look at my Twitter, and everyone blew Twitter up with what happened with CM Punk, and I was like, oh, what happened with Punk? Apparently he did shoot, apparently he did, right, where he said, oh, well, he talked shit about everyone, about McMahon, about Stephanie, Triple H. I'm like, oh, okay, so shoot. And it turns out, wait a minute, excuse me. And then it turns out that he's suspended indefinitely by WWE HQ, according to what I heard, according to NoDQ.com, which not really, I don't think is too reliable a source, but according to them, what happened was Michael Cole came in, general manager ringed. Michael Cole went in and said he was suspended indefinitely by WWE HQ. We're going to have a #1 contenders match next week on Raw to decide what's going to happen. Decide #1 contender between Del Rio, R-Truth, and Rey Mysterio next week's Raw. But that's not really relevant right now. What's relevant is, do I think it's a work or it's a shoot? I've seen the YouTube clip. It's on YouTube already. I might put a link in the description. And I've seen the clip already. There's evidence to prove it's a work. There's evidence to prove it's a shoot. Let me explain. He stuck to the storyline about he's going to keep the WWE title and he's going to go to he's going to leave with it. 3 times he said, at least in his promo, in his shoot, that he's going to keep the title. To me, that proves that he's going to win the title and leave with it. That's the proof that's a work. But at the same time, he mentioned he's going to defend it at ROH. He's going to defend it at New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he also mentioned something about leaving. I don't remember what it was right now. It's in the YouTube clip. But anyway, that's evident, and he starts talking about that stuff. So that's evidence as a work. However, there's evidence as a shoot because oh wait, let me mention one more thing. Why I think it could be a work. It's because of the fact that he spent 6 minutes. That promo lasted 6 minutes and 25 seconds on YouTube clip. If it really was a shoot, if it really was a shoot, then why not cut off his mic as soon as he deviated from the script? Why not cut off his mic then and take the show off the air? Why not do that then? As soon as he starts deviating from the script and starts talking about ROH and TNA, stuff like that, or whatever he mentioned, why not? Because that's evidence right there that it could be a work. Unless Vince McMahon and his producers have their heads so far up their ass that they don't know what they're doing now. So that's possible too. But that's evidence, more evidence that's work. But it's evidence to shoot because, like I said, he mentioned Ring of Honor. He mentioned New Japan Pro Wrestling. He mentioned his friend Colt Cabana, for God's sakes, on WWE TV, which is, no one's ever heard of in WWE probably. And he starts... And he bashes Vince McMahon, basically. And he surrounds himself with a bunch of yes men, which is, God, honestly true. There's proof. Laurinaitis is a yes man. Kevin Dunn, all those morons backstage that he surrounds himself with. Oh, they're rude. And I think it was Laurinaitis or something, start talking shit about Tough Enough winner. But that's not really relevant right now. Anyway, so that's evidence right there. There could be a shoot. Because... Oh, and he also got pissed off. More evidence to shoot. He starts talking about Dwayne or The Rock. Obviously, he's talking about The Rock, but he keeps calling him Dwayne. Anyway, he starts talking about how he's in the main event at Mania and it makes him sick to his stomach. It should, because I don't think The Rock has any business being in the main event of WrestleMania. I love The Rock. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think no business being in the main event because he hasn't been around. He hasn't been around since his birthday, basically. And you celebrate his birthday. After that, he hasn't been around since then. So I'm like, okay, look, I don't want to see The Rock necessarily main event of Mania, because he's probably going to lose, and then he's going to He's gonna come back. He's gonna start calling, "Go save us from the PG era." Then he's gonna leave after he loses at Mania to Cena. So I don't want to see that. So who cares? Anyway, it should make CM Punk sick. I understand why it makes him sick. That's more evidence that it could be a shoot. More evidence that it could be a shoot is when he bashed Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. They're the golden children. They don't get bashed on WWE TV unless it's a shoot. They do not get bashed. Shane McMahon, Shane McMahon's already left WWE. So Stephanie's forced him out, which means she's going to take over with Triple H once Vince dies. It's going to be worse, probably, than what Vince is doing right now. So CM Punk's right about that. So, my final judgment, whether it's a work or a shoot, I'm going to have to say it's a work shoot. Oh, damn it. Excuse me. I'm going to have to say it's a work shoot. And because it's not enough evidence to say it's a shoot. There's not enough evidence saying there's a work. So it's got to be in the middle. So it's got to be a work shoot. And the suspension, time will tell whether it was a work or it was a shoot. Because if CM Punk does not come back to WWE, then it's obviously a shoot. But if he does come back, then it's obviously a work shoot. So it's too soon to tell. I say right now it's a work shoot. It's in the middle. But I could be wrong. He could leave WWE, then return, and it proves to be a shoot, even though there's evidence to prove there's a work too. So it's too murky, too complicated right now to figure out what it is. I say it's a work shoot. That's my final judgment on that. Comment down below, tell me what you think, whether you agree or disagree, or whether you have any other points to add, or whether whatever, just tell me. Just comment down below. I'm going to put a link in the description to CM Punk, to the actual shoot, or promo, or whatever you want to call it. That way you guys can see it too. So until next time, I say peace out.